Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Holdo here. Just gonna give you an update what's gonna be going on over Christmas holidays. Um, some of the more perceptive people may have noticed the graph change. Um, so I played a session earlier. I played two tables, normal, recorded it and everything, and didn't go well. Ended up losing $12. Let's check it out. We made some terrible decisions. Wasn't really thinking straight, and didn't particularly want to upload it. So at that point, I made the decision that I'm just going to try and put in the volume over Christmas, and then maybe come back in the new year with a new format, possibly um, doing four tabling sessions, or maybe just uploading a video once in a while. But yeah, we basically had this ace hand that I think I played shockingly. Let me show you it. White hood. What's going on here? Hang on. Yeah, so we have aces in the cutoff. We raise. We get 3-bet out of the small blind. So then we 4-bet, and the guy calls. So the type of range is he calling? We should be putting him on, I mean, tens through queens for sure. Maybe sometimes kings. Kings normally jams. Ace king suited normally jams. So maybe ace king sometimes. King queen suited. Queen jack suited maybe. 9-10 suited if you're that type of player. I don't think he calls eights. Possibly nines sometimes. So that's the range we put him on. Well, I should have put him on. But you get aces in a 4-bet pot, and you get a rush of blood. So looking at this flop, I mean, this position, 3-bet and a cold 4-bet, and a cold call to the 4-bet should nail this flop massively. So he should have more flush draws than me. He should have more uh, pocket tens. Should have more pocket queens. Maybe pocket queens are the same amount, but it feels like he hits this a lot more than me. So what I was thinking at the time is I don't hold a heart, so I don't have the ace of hearts. So I was like, I don't particularly want to check back. Um, so I think I should have bet like 20% pot, and then aces with the ace of heart check back always. I think that's the proper strategy. But for some reason, I just bet 75% pot, like you do, or half pot. I bet half. Yeah, I bet half pot, which I don't like. And then lo and behold, this guy shoves, and then I mean, I can't fold aces in the 4-bet pot, so we get it in, and then we obviously lose. So there's that one. So I was saying we should probably have bet 20%, see what he did on the turn, because we can get away by the river easily. Because tens beat us, nines beat us, queens beat us, king queen beat us, jacks beats us. We only beat ace king, which we block. So we would have got away with at least some money, I think, if we played that flop a bit better. But we butchered that. Let's check this one out. And this is the only other big pot, really. I can't actually remember what happened here, but let's have a look. So we raise king jack off on the button. We get a call from the big blind. I think I bet large on this flop. I think it's fine. I'm just thinking. Yes, we bet large as a semi bluff. Obviously, we've got straight backdoors, we've got flush backdoors, we've got cards that interact with the 7, the jack and the 7, king 7. Cards that interact with the queen, so queen jack, king queen. So I think you can bet big here as a bluff. We're blocking his continuations, we're blocking his value. Problem is, he has more hands that connect with the 4-7, so he has more like 5-6 suited. He has more 6-7 suited. He has more 3-4 stuff like that. I think we probably have the same amount. I mean, higher pocket queens, he doesn't. Um, maybe he's called flattening sevens. He probably is flattening sevens from the big blind. So we probably got equal amounts of sevens, equal amounts of fours. So, I mean, I think this is pretty decent for our range overall. So I bet that this guy calls. Oh yeah, this is where I just go bonkers now. So I think I bet like pot now, more or less pot, which I think is still fine. But after he calls that, I should be giving up 100%. But I think I decided to jam or something. No, he decided to bet pot again, and then we get pushed on. And I fold. 5-6 gets there if he does have 5-6 somehow. I mean, he never has ace queen or king queen because they normally raise pre-flop. So if he does have like queen 10 or something, it's pretty risky jam. Yeah, I don't know. I think we played an aggressive line, didn't work out. I mean, after he calls the flop, we could probably check back on this turn some of the time. But I mean, after he calls this bet, we should be shutting down 100% of the time, I think. Anyway, that was that. And the rest was just stuff that happened. So then I decided to fire up a 4-tabling session. And I'm not gonna lie, we ran like Jesus. Well, we ran bad first of all because we got jacks in against aces, but we rivered it straight. We had queens in against kings, and we spiked our queen. So we ran bad, but we ran good at the same time. Let's check the hands, the winning hands. Yeah, so that was the queens against kings. We called ace queen, and we turned the nuts. We hit a set with nines, hit a set with sevens, got the money. Nines got the money. Jacks in against aces, hit a straight. Nines in, turned a set. Queens, low board. Somehow the guy didn't have a king. Eights, had a set. Nines, another set. Yeah, aces, set. Aces, king high board. King 10, trip kings. Yeah, so it's safe to say we didn't have to do much work. We just ran like absolute Jesus. It was only a 30-minute session. So we are officially peaking, guys. We are at just under $50 for the session, for the challenge. So we're winning at 12.3 big blinds per 100, just under 8,000 hands. We're sitting at about $80 on stars. So we only need 40 more. I'm going to get to 120 and then we're going to move up. Play a super risky bankroll management strategy, and then if we drop to $80, we'll go back down. Anyway, wish you guys have a hope you guys have a nice Christmas. I'm just gonna grind, I think, and then post videos in the new year. All right, nice one. See you later, guys.